Okay, so we are now live here at the Henry Cavalodge Fieldhouse. We'll try to get the game going in a second. We've got to introduce ourselves a bit. We have Beverly Panthers Volleyball taking on the Masconomet Chieftains. I'm Rich Francis, and with me I've got Evan
Alfano. Working together for the first time.
Yeah, that's right. So we're still learning each other. Big swing. Ball. Give it a point. All right, point Beverly. Nice kill by Big 15 right there. All right, so we're live. We're back. COVID can't stop volleyball. Just delayed it a little bit, that's all. This normally is played in the fall. But, Evan, we're playing in the winter or whatever. It's almost the spring, right?
Right, calling it fall 2. So we're playing winter slash spring, but here we are in the fall 2, they're calling it.
Tough play right there. That's one of those tough balls. Ball just barely gets over.
Yeah, good top spin is able to just twist itself over the top. Really tough to try to poke it up over the net.
Yep. All right, so this Beverly team, it's a relatively young team. A lot of new players, so we'll try to introduce everybody as we get in there. Some faces, well, normally faces would be familiar, but they're wearing masks, so can't really tell. Can't tell by looking at the faces. Sadowski knocking that one out of bounds.
Work with the numbers. That's how we'll be able
just
to spot
go numbers
people.
and on occasion. On occasion, we'll go mostly numbers on occasion with a name there.
Name, yeah.
All right, so we got Masco serving 2-1 right now. Okay, get the pass up there. Sent to the outside. Sadowski going deep again.
A little excited there, trying to maybe put a bit too much to get started.
First home game, you know, you get the you're all jacked up, ready to go. Serving for Masco is Robin Seymour, senior defensive specialist. Jump serve, that one's going out. Good eye right there.
Saw some really good serving from Masco in the JV game that was earlier this afternoon.
Yep. All right, so we're going to go 15 serving now. Just so for those of you watching at home, that ball is out of bounds. Okay. For those of you watching at home, you'll notice there's a player on each team that has a different colored jersey. That position is the libero. Okay, now they're telling one of the players to take her earrings off, so now everybody's checking their ears to make sure.
They didn't forget.
Okay, we got a timeout, Masco. All right, so Masco's coach trying to figure out what they're going to do, and Mike Scammon trying to figure out jewelry, I guess.
Early uniform malfunction for the team.
Yeah, okay. All right, so what we're going to do during this timeout, again, I'm Rich Francis. There's Evan right here with me. Okay, we're back. Evan, not usual, I'm at a loss for words, but this is so cool being back for volleyball again.
Yeah.
And so, you know, to see these kids out here playing any sport is awesome.
Absolutely. I know I go to Endicott College. We just restarted sports a week ago on campus, first time in a year, really. So it's so exciting to be able to be here and be able to broadcast some live sports for you all.
Yeah. Paige Richardson with the serve. Nice pass. Going deep, and it's out of bounds.
3 times in the early going for Beverly, just pushing the ball a bit too long.
All right, so we got Caroline Stott is starting as the libero today. Nice pass by Rory Harmon right there. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Caroline Plow with the swing. Oh, they can't get to it. All right, so I mentioned Plose, Knott, and Sadowski all got plenty of playing time last year. All front row players. There's the serve. Whoop, that's a tough serve. That's one of those tough ones that, you know, you don't know, play it underhand, overhand, what are you going to do?
Yeah, right at the body, kind of chest high, low enough to hit underhand, too high, but coming quick too, a lot of power.
Nice pass. A little tight on the net. She gets it over though. Swing, gets the ball up, setters out. Nice play by Stuck.
And Masco losing in 4 sets to a very good Danvers team. So each team right here, just like the JV team, trying to get their feet under them and looking for that first win of the new season.
And you know, while Beverly lost, what'd you say, 3-0 to
3-1.
Marblehead, 3-1 to Marblehead, all the games were pretty close. You know, I didn't get a chance to see much of that game, but I did see the scores, and they were, you know, 2-point games. You know, and that's, you know, you want to try to win those tight games,
Right.
but you know, you got to make it tight to start, right?
Right.
All right, so Richardson to serve again. Deep serve. Start with the pass. Going to Plose. Swing. She missed time to jump a little bit. Jumped a little early on that one.
She tried to hang in the air an extra second, but, you know, like I said, a bit too early.
The setter, by the way, is B. Lesser. Nice. Oh, they make the play. Okay. Keeping the ball up. Nice play by Stott, getting the ball up. The ball's out of bounds. All right, side out to Beverly.
It's not the type of point they needed right there. They're trailing 9-2, but a couple of great efforts there. Just kept the ball in play, and what can happen if you just get it back in play? You can win some good points that way.
Okay, so Emma not coming out of the game. Nice serve, tough serve right there. Nice pass right there. Lesser going outside. Plose, time that one with the kill. Plo with the kill right there. Okay, so we got Plose, Sadowski on the outsides, and we got sophomore Natalie Reynolds playing the middle. So they get a little height there in the middle.
See, there's nobody retrieving the ball. One of the new rules for this season.
Yeah, we'll be filling everybody in on the COVID rules as time goes. Free ball. Start with the pass. Lesser. That's a tough set. Okay, so Lesser. So for those again, for a lot of people watching at home, a lot of parents, grandparents, whatever, relatives who don't really know the game that much. So we got to try to help them out, explain some things as time goes on. Positions. Jargon. All right, Plose going deep with that one.
We're all learning. I remember doing soccer for Beverly in the fall, and there were no throw-ins. You couldn't head the ball. So I remember the first game being like, kind of what's going on? What are the rules? So we're all learning it together.
And you know, for a lot of people, that's a tough serve. For a lot of people, they're used to the volleyball that they play in the backyard and, you know, in the cookouts with their drunken uncles. And this is not your uncle's volleyball. This is real volleyball, real athletes. I'm getting all tangled up in my chair here. All right, so Masco coming out with some pretty good serves right now. All right, so we got the
Sophia Varanos there with a strong serve.
Yep, she's playing the libero position. The libero is one of those positions, one of those real volleyball things that some people aren't aware of. They dig that one up. Tough one, little tip, nice cover. Free ball. Sadowski dropping it over. The swing, they get a piece of it. It's a live ball. Plose going over, rolling it over. Middle swing, just a little tap. Lesser going outside, Plose. Again, she missed time to jump a little bit. She got the kill, though.
Best point of the match so far, both sides doing some strong work defensively.
All right, Rory Harmon, returning captain on this team. Dropping the shot, a little swing from the middle, and they can't get to it. That's a nice little short set with a quick swing.
Yeah, definitely sped up the swing and maybe caught Beverly napping a little bit right there.
Okay, so Seymour just came out, replaced by, can't see the number, replaced by Lindsay Byman. All right, we're going to get another timeout by Coach Halliford.
And this one, I think, important. You see 15-5, this score in the first set for Masco. So Beverly just trying to come together here, work their way back into the set. Again, it's got to get to 25, so still plenty of time left in this set. The first set of the JV game, we saw a big comeback from Beverly. They trailed by 8 or 9 points, but they came back to cut it to 1, 23-24, but then one last point from Masco. So we've seen some good comebacks already in the gym this afternoon.
Yeah, the key when you're down is you got to get a side out, and then you got to roll some serves.
That's exactly what happened, yep.
You know, the rally scoring that they use, it's been around probably about 25 years now. There's a point scored on every play. It used to be, you know, the old timers listening at home. And I consider myself in that range for those parents who were like, why, who's he calling old? The old way was you had to serve to get the point. Go in middle, you got the block on it, okay, got a piece. Swinging from the back row, nice up. Blows a good swing, a nice dig right there. Free ball coming. Get the pass, Lesser getting the set. Go short, nice swing, nice dig. Beverly's getting some swings, but they can't get the kills. Nice play, you know, Beverly had some nice plays right there, but they just couldn't get that kill.
Beverly is not playing poorly at all. The score definitely does not reflect the level of this match for both sides. Had a few chances, but some great work from Masco to get some important digs.
Yeah, they had a little trouble with the serves early, but they're starting to play. It's just Masco's digging the ball up pretty well. Nice pass. Ball going over. Nice up. Shooting outside. Plose. And with the kill.
Good power there. And definitely a tricky one. Veranos and Masco in the back couldn't tell if that ball was going to dip down and catch the back line or go long, so had to make a play on it.
But good block right there. Plose getting it up there. Lesser going middle. Ooh, into the net.
Got to be tricky sometimes, those high balls. When you're looking up so high, you lose track of where the net is, so you maybe kind of get tentative a little bit.
Yep. Good serve. 2 players right there, and the ball's out of bounds. That's a communication issue right there. You got 2 players right there who are used to playing the libero position, so they're used to going after it. Okay, Harmon with the pass, ball goes over. Masco had a chance to do something, they couldn't. They misplayed that one. All right, so Beverly gets the ball back. Eminat coming back into the game. Okay, Reynolds going to serve here as we see Stott come out. Nice serve. Makes it tough to pass. They get the swing though. Nice up. Lesser getting over there. That ball's out of bounds. So they lost a lot of seniors from last year's team. 2 setters, 3 all-stars. You know, a libero who was an all-star. Their biggest hitter who was an all-star, you know, and so that ball is down. You get the kill. So they lost a lot. So it's a young team, a mix of experience and inexperience.
Yeah, for sure. And I think early on we'll be able to kind of see what this team against early, what they look like. And again, this is the home opener against a new group. Like you said, so many players graduating. So just trying to get to know one another.
And so, you know, Coach Halifor, she's also a teacher, you know, so she's probably thinking growth mindset here and how do we, you know, get better every game. And their motto this year is better together. Nice play, good eye. Pulled the hands back just in time. She was going to go for it, and then she realized got to get that.
Like you said, with team being so young, this is not the only season, the only opportunity to be together. It allows them to really keep building season by season. Like you said, the motto, better together, just keep building together season by season.
Yeah, they only have 3 seniors on the team. All right, point for Beverly with the side out. So they only have 3 seniors. Last year they had 9. And so, you know, the future looks bright. And nice swing right there. Now, Coach Chalifor also you know, she's in her second year, looking to build a program, right? And you come in that first year with a lot of seniors, it's kind of tough, right? Because you're trying to build with the young guys. Okay, make the pass, set, a little tight, yeah, a little too tight. And so, you know, you got a group of kids coming back who are pretty good, so you can't cut them. But you also want to bring in a lot of younger kids so they can get some playing time. But that's where your JV program comes in. Nice pass. Lesser going outside. Plose, the swing. Oh, they block her. Plo with a good swing, but they just had the block on her.
You get the freshman team, the JV team, and this almost feels like the first season that's really a good chance to kind of grow, develop the program. It's important to have some seniors, to have some veterans on the bench in the locker room to really help the younger players, but also so important to get playing time for these younger players.
Yeah, nice pass. Plose didn't have to jump on that one. Good swing, nice up. Oh, got a chance. Oh, couldn't get it outside the antenna. Nice try right there. Both a nice dig by Stott and nice play by Sadowski getting to it. They just couldn't finish that play.
Would have been the shot, I think, of the game to get an angle like that.
All right, so we got game point here. And it's not going to get over. All right, so Beverly goes down 25-10 in the first game, or 10-25. Masco picks up that first one.
Absolutely.
So then we're going to take a break. We're going to clean the volleyballs a little bit. Coach going to try to gather them back up. All right, so they got themselves down real quick. It's always tough to come back. You know, you want to start early and get rolling from there. So they had a little bit of trouble in that first one. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Coach Chalford. She's real good at giving them a positive mindset.
That's definitely important. I think a big thing is also when you look at the scoreboard, it's 0-0 with the start of a new clean slate. So it kind of lets you forget about what just happened and know that, all right, we're back, we're tied, we're even, 0-0 once again, and good opportunity to kind of regroup. Again, this timeout's a good chance. You have the 3 minutes to kind of sort things out, what went wrong, and kind of get ready for set number 2.
Yeah, it's kind of like with in baseball, right? You win every inning, right? Okay, so we lost the first inning, so now let's win the next one and go from there. So as I was saying, we got a relatively young team. We mentioned the kids who are back. Let's give a shout out to the kids who are really there to start building this program. The girls that were on the team last year. So if you want to, key losses. Again, two senior setters last year, Avery Barron, Angel Deschamps. Their spiritual leader, Emma Bachiri, the Albanian assassin, I used to call her. Julia Aracola was an all-around player, could hit from either side, good defensive player. She was an all-star. She was an NEC all-star. Brooke Fabry, another one, versatile, came in as a setter, then wound up being a middle hitter at one point, then playing wherever they needed her. Vivian Nascimento, who really, Viv really never got a chance to play last year. She hurt her ankle early in the season, and like last game of the season, she was able to hobble onto the court to actually get some playing time. So that was kind of tough. Ella Spidell, big hitter from the outside. She was a Salem News All-Star. She was their big hitter. She had hurt her knee, then she recovered. Finally got back into it and was able to do a lot. Liv Thomas, big blocker in the middle for them. Funny kid, did a lot, with that team. And Digger Francis, Natalia Francis, she was the libero on the team, Salem News All-Star. That group of girls, when this program is going to the tournament every year, when this program is successful, they're the ones that they're going to look at that picture and say, these are the kids who started the program. These kids that you see right here, they're going to be the beneficiaries of that. And they're next year, this team's going to be good. This year, I think, is a rebuilding kind of thing, but I think next year they get a lot coming back, and they get some stuff in the pipeline coming up, too.
Absolutely.
So I think you're going to see a lot out of these kids in the next couple of years.
And again, that first group walked, so this next group could run, as they say.
All right, so they made a switch on the libero. Rory Harmon is now the libero. Caroline Stott is now a defensive specialist. She's out right now, I think, right? Okay, nice up by Close. The swing, nice big swing right there by Paige Richardson, the outside hitter, senior outside hitter.
An old note to be made. You probably notice watching at home, the teams did not switch sides. Again, another new rule for this different season that both teams will not be switching between sets. So for all 3, 4, 5 sets, they will remain on the same side.
No huddles, no high five in between stuff. Harmon gives the ball up, Close passing it over, Sadowski going deep. They dig her up. Nice pass. Lesser going outside. Sadowski, cross-court swing for the kill. Okay, so Sierra Sadowski, she's one of those juniors who got a lot of playing time last year. One of the things last year, they didn't really have that one designated right side hitter. And so Sierra kind of came in and made that spot hers. Made it awfully tough for Coach Chalafor to look for somewhere else. That ball's out of bounds, side out. And Sierra's essentially made the right side her spot. And that's a spot that a lot of kids don't like to play from because it's a hard angle for a right-handed player. If you're left-handed on the other, you know, it works for you. They're making a change of the balls.
Sadowski with 9 kills against the Marblehead last week, so showing power that she has.
Yeah, so again, you got the two. You got Plose, Sadowski, both juniors. They're hitting on the outsides. You got Eminat in the middle, who's going to be a big blocker for them this year. Oh, nice tip right there. Nice play by Charlotte Losi.
Really, the only thing she could really do, the ball was coming so close to the net. All she do is kind of put her fingertips up and tip it over the net.
Nice block by Knott. Nice up by Harmon. One Knott, little tip. Avoids the net. She gets the kill. All right. So we'll give that play to Emma Knott.
Very good start in this second set for Beverly. Starting quick. Able to keep pace with a very good Masco team. 3-all.
Rory Harmon serve. Nice easy serve. Oh, she got the block. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not Emma Knott out there. That was Reynolds. Oh, did not? Okay, now it just came out. Okay. They look very similar. Similar height, long blonde hair. Reynolds' hair is a little bit longer. And they have the masks on, so it makes it kind of difficult.
That can be our excuse, the masks.
Right. The one good thing that's come out of COVID is if you're an athlete and you're in the witness protection program, you can probably get out there and
you can still play.
Not get in trouble.
Exactly.
All right, so Sadowski's out. And Stott is in. Deep serve. Making it tough. Nice pass. Oh, with the block. Oh, boy. Coming under the net. That's dangerous stuff. That's a block by Reynolds. Tough set. Force the player to go quickly. And that's why you have that rule, right? Because someone could get hurt. So, you know. Like I said, it's not your uncle, your drunken uncle's volleyball. That serve's going to go out of bounds. We got a 5-5 score. We're going to have a substitution here. Seymour out. Byman in. Harmon with the pass to Lesser. Lesser going short. Nice quick swing by Reynolds. I got to say, that's probably my favorite play, that short, boom, quick one. Because it doesn't give the defense a chance to set up and block.
Almost freeze them thinking it's going to come a second or two later.
And that's communication. I mean, that's talking, understanding. I used to play volleyball with a couple of Portuguese guys who would they'd be talking in Portuguese. I didn't know what they were saying, but it didn't matter. They were just setting each other. They got the block. Right, they get the kill, though. Reynolds, another one.
On fire. I think that's 3 for her in this set alone.
Yep. So those guys, Hector Jesus Malamala and Laszlo Chenge, they would talk Portuguese the whole time. I don't know, they might have been talking about me while they're at it, but. Reynolds, jump serve, tough serve. Rolling that ball over, that just drops right in. Evan, I told you I was explaining some of the terminology. That's what we call a campfire there for your parents at home, grandparents watching. We call that one a campfire. By the way, speaking of grandparents, got to give a shout out to Coach Chalafor's grandma, Nana Chalafor. She's the biggest fan. She's always watching the games at home. All right, we got net. Okay, the Masco was in the net, going for the block, get the net. All right, so Beverly's up 8-7 with the serve.
Masco maybe feeling a bit comfortable after that 25-10 first set. And Beverly capitalizing.
So Beatrice Lesser to serve. We get start out. Sadowski coming in. Got a big hit in front line right there. As you see the front line rotating there. That ball's down in the corner. That's usually the spot in a rally that goes back and forth because everybody kind of creeps up. That one was just, you know, Rory was expecting a big swing in the middle and then just they drop it over ahead.
Powered itself over. But yeah, this is definitely much improved. We talked about Beverly kind of seeing the score 0-0 and resetting, and they've definitely done that here in the second set.
Yeah. That one's in the net. Okay. Net ball there, so Beverly picking up that point.
Can't complain to have a few free points here every now and then.
Well, seeing how Masco served in that first game, Beverly deserves a couple of those. Oh, nice job, nice play. Lesser gonna go outside. That ball's in between the antennas. Drop it. Oh, couldn't get to it. Again, that's one of those things you expect in a swing, and then they just drop it in there.
Ever kind of push back a step, and then there's nice little touch over the net.
Crafty little play. Again, there's that tough chest-high serve. What do I do with it?
Only move is trying to put both hands and kind of block it.
Tough serve again. So there are those serves that we were talking about with Masco. Again, one of the things in the old days, a pass like that, you'd have to get under it. A serve like that, you'd have to get under it. You couldn't open hand return a ball because they'd call it a carry or whatever. So you'd have to like make a diamond with your hand or something like that. But now, because they pulled a lot of the beach game over inside, they allow a lot more. That's getting over there. Nice play. Oh, they dig it up. Oh, nice play. Nice play by Plose. Crafty using a play that Masco had used a couple times. A little dink right there into the set.
Ball didn't know what it wanted to do. Kind of sat there on top of the net. Finally fell over in Beverly's favor.
Harmon with the jump serve. They're going to get the ball. Free ball. They get it up. Nice play by Plo. One outside. Good. Nice. Oh, they get the block. All right. Nice side out there for Beverly. They got the block. I didn't see who got the block on that. I think it was either Sadowski or Reynolds.
Might have been Reynolds, maybe. He's up there with Sadowski. Reynolds has been very active for Beverly in the second set.
She's only a sophomore, too. So that's, like I said, again, that ball never made it over the net. Yep, 4 hits. So you don't get the block. You don't get credit for the block on those ones.
And Reynolds, again, last week against Marble had 6 kills on 8 attempts. So she, again, like you said, only a sophomore, one of those building blocks for this young team.
Good serve right there by Harmon. It's a kill. Sorry, an ace. All right, we got a timeout for Masco with Beverly up 13-11.
That's 4 consecutive points for Beverly. They trailed by 2, 11-9, which was their largest deficit of the second set, but they roar back, and now they have their biggest lead of the second set.
So, you know, we were talking about when you get back, you know, when you get down, you want to get that lead, and then you got to, in order to do it, you got to get a bunch of points in a row, and Beverly's been able to do that. They got the side out, and then we get a few serves in a row. So they're going to take a water break here. Again, normally you'd have a huddle right here, but they're all just you can't have the hands together. We get the point, though. We get the gist of what they're trying to do, right? So you just create new things with it. That's all.
Definitely different not seeing a huddle between points from the teams. Again, this is a sport. Communication is so important in volleyball. Not be able to huddle up between points can be tricky for some teams.
Nice jump serve by Harmon again. Big swing. Oh, again, that's one of those tough ones. Do I go for it or don't I?
My point of view, I thought it was going to go long, but it just had that top spin and just ducked down and
right. It was that top spin, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, she gets it up. Lesser going outside to Plose. Plo with the swing. They dig her up. Ooh, nice power dink, we call it. A little push right there. All right, we got 13-13. Kind of like the Munsters, 13-13, Mockingbird Lane. Kind of dating myself with that ball into the net. Robert likes the Munsters reference. I know Chris Roy's a big Munsters fan. He can't hear what I'm saying, so I'll just say whatever. All right, stop with the serve, a little jump serve. Dropping that in, ball coming over. Oh, Plose seeing the opportunity. That's a carry right there. Yep. Plose wasn't. Caroline just said, you know, forget about pass. I'm just going to swing on this one.
Wide-eyed there, saw the opportunity and took it, and Beverly back up by a pair.
Well, you know, the game generally is pass, set, hit, but sometimes you just got to go and make a play. Right? All right, so Stop puts that one in the net. 14 serving 15. Masco serving right now. Harmon with the pass. Lesser going to get to it. Harmon coming up from the back row. Free ball. Gonna make a play. Get the pass. Harmon with the set. Blows it with a little dink. Okay, they got to play. Lesser going to go middle. Reynolds with the block. Could have been a carry there, but they let it go. Nice up. Nice save by Lesser there. Got a nice rally going here. That ball's out. Oh, we got Beverly in the net.
Unfortunate, but that was definitely, I'd say, the best point we've seen from the entire match. Both sides.
Yeah, it was a great rally. I thought I saw a carry in there off a block, but they let that one go.
All knotted at 15 now.
That one's in the net. Now, we didn't see many of those from Masco in that first game. I think they had one in the net in the first game.
Yeah, that caused Beverly some problems, but they've, again, cooled off a bit, giving Beverly a few points here in set number 2.
Nice serve. Nice block by Reynolds. That ball got line. Ooh, nope. Not giving him the line. I think my angle looked like it hit the line. I think the referee's angle was the right one, though.
Definitely from here. Too bad we can't make a few calls ourselves.
Lesser can't make the play. Tough pass. Tough pass on that one.
It's a good idea, trying to just guide it over the net from the angle it was coming from, but just wasn't able to get it high enough.
Yeah, sometimes that's the only play that you have if you're that close to the net. Nice pass. Lesser going outside. The swing, they get him dig that up. They got a piece of it. Nice up. And that little dink. Nice. Oh, nice block there. Nice block by Masco on that play.
Volleyball is a sport you really have to think quickly, think on your feet with different plays, whether you want to get it over the net or try to set it up.
Another bad. So that last block was Vanessa Latam, I'm going to guess, is how you pronounce that last name. She's a sophomore. Although it says she's a setter. She's pretty tall. She's the tallest kid out there, it looks like. Nice serve. A serve by Reynolds with the ace.
Masco with 6 sophomores, so it's a very young varsity roster themselves.
Yeah. This is Masco's first foray into the Northeastern Conference. Beverly plays them a lot, but they're brand new. Nice dink right there going over the set. So Masco, as I was saying, they're new in the NEC, which will be good for them competition-wise. Although the Cape Ann League has a couple of really good teams, so. Oh, we're calling this. I think we're calling a play do-over. I didn't see what they stopped that for. Just the pass, Lesser getting the ball up. Good swing. Nice swing. They dig her up, though. Gonna get it. They got it. Lesser going. Ooh. Nice big swing. Nice dig. Got a chance to make a play. All right, nice swing right there. All right, so we get 19-19.
We saw on the screen moment before the history in Masco 7-0 all time against Beverly. Panthers playing well here, trying to end that streak.
So Masco is one of those programs that's a lot of the kids play. Oh, you got a campfire right there. You got a lot of kids who play that club ball, and I'm going to guess. You look at the front row. Number 9, Losi, number 18, Latam. They probably play a lot. With their height, they probably play year round. Can't guarantee that, but whereas with Beverly, a lot of these kids, this is not their primary sport. That's a carry double hit on the set. This is not their primary sport for some of these players, or at least they play other sports. This may be their primary sport, but if you're playing other sports, you may not be doing that club thing as much.
Reminds me of my high school, our girls soccer program. They had good club programs. They play year round, and when I was in high school, they were 3 state championships in 4 years. So it's just when you were playing so much, the seniors had played together for 5, 10 years. So it's just the teams become so good just because of they've been playing for so long.
And a lot of those kids who play club, they play together on those same teams, so they know each other. The 2 big programs on the North Shore is Avidity and North Shore Volleyball Club. Those are the 2 big ones. And I know that both those programs, in particular North Shore, they do a lot at, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. They do a lot at Masco. They do their tryouts there, they practice there a lot. So obviously, if it's right in your backyard, that's the program you're going to go with. They lost to, they played Marblehead the other day. Marblehead's head coach runs the Avidity program, so that makes for a pretty good program. All right, so Beverly picking up the point there, and another serve into the net by Masco.
Good, though, for Beverly to be playing these really good programs. The only way you can build a good program is by playing against the best. Right.
And the schedule they have is not going to be an easy one. Oh, that ball's down, got the line. I know that they're going to play Chelmsford twice this year. Chelmsford is generally one of the best, 3 times, I'm sorry, one of the best programs in Division I. You go and you got to face those guys. And most likely you're going to have to travel to Chelmsford at some point, too, which isn't an easy ride for us. Close, take a little off of that one. I get a little change up right there. Nice up. The ball's going to be out of bounds.
15, though. Good effort there. Dig that one out.
So we get game point, 24-20. The ball's live. Lesser going to Plose. Plose just getting the ball over. Nice block by Reynolds. Okay, that looked like a carry, but they let it go. They got the play, got a piece of it, slowed it down for Rory. Oh! Okay, so she mistimed it and missed the ball. All right, so 25-20, Masco picking up number 2. All right, so we're going to get a little break here. I want to give a shout out to some of the other, some of the parents, or what. I want to give a shout out to. I know she's watching. If she's not watching right now, she will watch it later on. Pam Deschamps. Pam was like the team mother almost, or team grandmother really, to the team last year. She's a big booster of the program, and so she. I know she'll be watching this at some point, so I want to say hi to her. So as you can look over here, we can see we have a capacity crowd. COVID capacity, not building capacity. The fire marshal's not going to come and shut us down at this point. But
definitely, though, it's so exciting to be able to have fans back, and definitely makes a huge difference for the team, especially when you find yourselves down. Again, Beverly down a couple sets here, but to have some of that crowd back there, try to will them back into this match.
yeah, so Evan, what are you seeing so far? What's Beverly got to do to get back into this?
Well, for Beverly, again, we saw definitely better play in that second set. It was led by Reynolds, who really played well. Natalie Reynolds, a sophomore, and for them, I just try to be, I think, just more aggressive. Again, you really have nothing to lose when you're trailing by a couple sets,
Sure,
and so
right, yeah.
maybe just try to be a little more aggressive, go for a little bit more, and of course, just continue to serve well. Again, Masco, they've been serving really well, so
Yeah.
just try to keep up with them in terms of serving, and just, again, try to play hard. It's once again 0-0, so try to just slowly claw your way back. Just, again, try to win this set. Don't worry about winning the whole match right now. Just try to worry about, okay, it's one set, 25. Let's focus on that.
Yeah, chip away one at a time.
Yep.
So one of the things, you know, it all starts with the pass, right? So you got to get the pass, make sure that your setter can get a good set. B. Lesser has been running all over the place. She's probably logged a couple miles now with all the distance she's been getting to. Now, some of the passes, I mean, they've been making good passes. A lot of it is the tough passes are off of the tough serves, right? So, okay. Lesser with the serve. Okay, they're going to dig that one up. Close it, get it. Lesser going middle to Knott. They dig her up. All right, so you get the kill by Emma Knott there.
Perfect start here for this third set. They kept it close for really the entirety of that second set,
Yeah,
which is
they had-
Masco.
And they had a lead, too.
Yep.
Nice, that's an ace. To Beatrice Lesser.
One thing they haven't done the first two sets is build a solid lead early. They've really felt like they've been playing from behind for both sets, so this is important to try to get a lead early.
All right, so that ball went out of bounds off the serve. So Masco gets the side out. And, you know, a lot of it, it's not so much that Beverly's not doing it. It's that Masco is digging up everything that Beverly seems to be throwing at him. I mean, not for lack of good swings. Harmon with the pass. Going to Lesser. Lesser going outside Sadowski. They got to it. Tight. All right, so we got 2-2. Nice dig up by Plose there. Got to bend the knees, get under the ball. Okay, Lesser going outside. Sadowski hitting the antenna.
Good work, though, from Harmon there. It's one of those balls we've seen, like, right at the chest that you're not sure of, and she's just able to put her two hands and just get the ball back in play.
So those of you at home watching that don't know, you get those two antennas. Ball has to go between the antennas. Can't hit the antenna. Can hit the net, but not the antennas. It was a tough one. They called it was a late out call, and she couldn't pull her hands back. It's one of those knuckle balls that makes it a little tough to get to.
Hitting the net always confused me because I play tennis. I'm a big tennis fan, so I always think, oh, stop the play when it hits the net, but keep on playing.
Yep. Nice up. Free ball. Good roll shot. Big swing. We can't get to it. Couldn't get to it. Masco's good at finding those little gaps.
Yeah. I've seen a few of those kind of go cross court and find just a little bit of space. Talk about the campfires.
Yep.
Usually I like campfires, but today, too many of them.
Tough serve again. Ball's over. Dig it up. Free ball, good swing. A little bit more than a free ball right there. Okay, free one. Okay, Lesser gonna get the ball. She's gonna go outside. Sadowski calling for it. They dig her up. All right. I think Emma Knott intimidated them there. All right, so we got 3-5. So a lot of the swings that Beverly's been taking are angle shots. They got to start thinking hitting the ball down the line. That ball's out of bounds. So they got to start thinking line, I think, a little bit.
Trying to find some space.
Because they're digging up those angles because you got a little more time to react. You go down line, you really can't react that quickly. Oh, that one's a let. That ball's in.
There it is, again in tennis.
There you go,
You
right,
reserve,
tennis.
but
Yep.
here it's a tough point.
And again, that's one of those things that came from the beach indoors. It used to be if you hit the net, you couldn't do it, but it's about time and speed. Nice set. Nice swing. They dig her up. See, that's that angle again. Nice up. Lesser going back to Plose. Plo rolling it. And we'll take a little something off of that. There you go. Got a swing. Got a piece of it. Another campfire.
And
All right, so we're going
deflection.
to get a timeout from Coach Chalafor as Masco builds a 5-point lead, 8-3.
It was a quick start for Beverly, and we've seen just a few of those now coming off the net. Feels like Beverly eventually deserves a couple of those to go their way.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a good timeout. Try to regroup here. Don't want this set to get away too quickly.
Yeah, that's a bit of a coaching talent, knowing when to call a timeout. And Coach Chalafor seems to know the right time to call it. Some coaches, they'll wait and wait as if, you know, they can take them home, but you can't really do that. You might as well use it, and you stop the bleeding while you can.
I was watching my high school basketball team, I think it was a few weeks ago, and the coach, the timeout just wasn't happening. I don't think he called it till it was, I believe it was 22-4 in the first quarter. At that point, again, they never recovered. So, again, calling that timeout at the right time to really slow things down is really important.
Yeah. And, you know, we mentioned Coach Chalafor, also her assistant coach and sister, Courtney Tucker, helping her out, JV coach and assistant. Okay, Lesser going not. And we're going to get her for a carry. Emma got a little too under, so she couldn't really get a good swing, a good jump and swing there. And we're not going to return that one. It's an ace, Masco.
Great serve there from Paige Richardson, the senior.
While we're at it, well, let's mention the great camera work that we've got here. We've got a number of people helping out with the cameras, and they're going to drop that one down. Working the cameras today, we got Chris Roy, Tim Hezzy, Mark Lehman, and KHP.
Got a lot of good angles here around the court.
And you know, with the people offering to help with the cameras, it makes it a lot easier. You know, it used to just be varsity games you could watch, but you know, you did the JV game earlier, and so people get to watch the JV games. And it's another one of those knuckleballs, don't know what to do.
The camera is so important. Again, people at home, would you rather watch the game or listen to us?
Right. Well, you know, and the other thing is, normally, you know, some of those parents or grandparents would be watching it here.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't because of COVID restrictions. All right, wheels starting to get a little wobbly, not so much falling off, but they're getting a little wobbly here. So they're going to have to slow things down a little bit, take a breath.
And still plenty of time left in this set. Just try to work on, start with a good pass like that.
You know, sometimes, the leadership isn't just the coaches either, right? It's your captains. And the three senior captains, Harmon, Stott, and Knott. All right, that ball drops down. All right, and then we're seeing a little bit of enthusiasm from the captains right there. Knott's coming out. Reynolds coming in.
Yeah, still really like the attitude on the court. Again, not worried about what the score is right now. Still positive to see them grab a point.
All right, one of those captains, Rory Harmon, to serve right now. Rory in her third year of varsity. Nice swing.
Not much that can be done with that one. That was powerful.
Okay, so Knott's back out. Harmon's out. Close A, and deep. All right, 16-4. Masco getting off to a big lead now. Nice save. Nice play by Lesser right there. She wasn't going to be able to go over with it. Oh, she was in the net. Sadowski was in the net. Although it looked like the ball hit the net first, but that's one of those tough ones. They lost a point because she was being aggressive, going to make a play. Nice pass, Lesser, get a chance to go with Reynolds. Reynolds with a swing through the block.
Talked about how good this Masco program is and has been, and just can't really afford to have any lulls in your game when you're playing them, because they can really jump out and grab big leads and sets.
Nice up, out of bounds. All right, so we're gonna see a couple substitutions. Now coming into the game, Nora Kirsten coming in as a defensive specialist. Sadowski coming out. And ball's over and make a play. Swinging outside, nice block. Double block there, Plose and Reynolds both on it. Have to go back later on and see who got the credit for that one.
It's a big block right there. Came back almost with as much power as it was first sent over the net.
Yep. Okay, so Plose to serve. Okay, so again, Nora Kirsten in the game. I'm sure her parents, Kim and Charlie, watching at home. All right, nice serve by Plose, getting the ace. All right, slowly and surely, just chip away.
Totally, still lots of time. I mean, it was no time, but still plenty of points to be scored here.
Plose, another good serve. Got a piece of it, nice up. Oop, out of the way. Yeah, they got to drop it, nice up. Nice play right there. Good swing. They dig it up. Swing from the outside, Plose get into it. Oh, little campfire right there. All right, that's a tough one because, you know, that second ball usually goes to the setter, but, you know, B's been working hard all day, just couldn't get over there in time. Whoop. All right, that's a little misplay right there.
I don't think Plose was expecting that one. I think she thought Reynolds was going to get to that first. She let it go. And
okay, Plose with the pass. Lesser going to Reynolds in the middle of the big swing, out of bounds. All right, so 21-7. Beverly not out of this yet, but it's getting a little bit harder. All right, well, that'll help. That always helps right there.
Well, it's good about, never good to be down like this, but if you are, there's no pressure at all. If you can string a couple points together, it really keeps them down the pressure on Masco, and you could see them start making some more mistakes like that right there.
Nice serve. They dig it up, though. It was a blistering serve, but they dig it up. They drop it right there. Nice play. Lesser got a chance to get the set. Not playing off the block. Oh, big swing. Nice up by Plo. Lesser get into it. The ball coming over. It's free ball from Masco. Nice up and out of bounds. I have to say, for Masco, I mean, they got some good swings, but number 18, sophomore setter, tall too. So you like to have a setter who's tall. And that could play a role in her recruitment in the next couple of years. But it helps to have that setter like that. Nice dig by Plose. Lesser dropping it. Nice play. Smart, crafty play by Lesser.
Great play again. Plose with a fantastic dig. That was a powerful.
22-9. Okay, Kirsten coming out. Sadowski back in. Sierra going to the front row. That's your big hitters right there. Oh, nice dig right there. Even when they can't make a play, they make a play. Lesser going outside. Sadowski with the swing. Take a little something off that. Oh. All right, they dropped that one in. Again, so like I said, even when they're not making a play, they're making a play. So Masco just, most of they've been playing well, but even when they have a play that's not so pretty, they're still turning it into something. 23-9. Okay, not going. Lesser just drop it over. Nice set. Nice up. Nice save. Out of bounds. All right, so we got a couple of nice plays right there. They just can't finish. 24-9, match set. Beverly not ready to go out yet. Okay, pass. Nice save. Ball got to go in. Goes the husband and wife right there to end the game. Okay, so that's the end of the match. 25-9 to finish it. Masco wins 3-0. Not exactly how you draw it up, but and it's just kind of a weird end. There's no celebration. It's just kind of like, hey, all right, we're done.
Right,
and
both teams just kind of wave at each other, no handshake line. And
yeah.
Definitely a lot to learn, I think, for, again, you talk about young Beverly team, and there's just a lot you can learn from a tough match like this. I feel like, personally, I think you'll learn more from a loss than you do from a win. So,
yeah,
again, definitely some good moments. Again, the sophomore, Natalie Reynolds, played really well, racking up the kills, had some nice blocks as well. But Masco, we talked about when they weren't making a play, they were making a play. So when the team plays like that, not too much you can do.
Yeah, so, Beverly, again, talked about a young team. It's a weird season, so you're still trying to put all the pieces together, trying to figure out what's going to happen. They didn't really have a ton of time to practice together. Like I said, a lot of the kids on Masco, they're probably playing club together, and we don't really see that with a lot of this whole Beverly program. So now it's going to take them a little longer to get together. So, they got a bunch of games coming up. So, on the road, at home. When they're at home, you'll be seeing us on BevCam, as always. So they're just trying to figure out. They're looking for an identity right now, and I'm not sure they know what that identity is. I think they're going to develop that over time. But again, so much of the team was seniors last year. This young team, trying to gain experience, try to figure out who they are and what they're going to do. So Evan, you can see we see what's coming up in the next few days.
A short little road trip there, March 11th off to Salem, and then again a very good Danvers team on March 16th. And back at home on Thursday, the 18th. Again, you talk about the very good Chelmsford team D1. So that'll be, a couple of really good teams on that list, and should be a good chance for Beverly to continue to kind of grow. Again, we're only 2 games in. It's a long season.
Yeah.
So definitely these teams will meet towards the end of the season or towards the middle of the season. And again, I think we'll see definitely a different result as Beverly continues to improve. And again, better together. That's the motto of the team.
Yep. I think Salem's a very winnable match. Danvers, Chelmsford, good programs. Those are going to be a little bit tougher. But, you got some good athletes. So you never know what's going to happen when you have good athletes out there. So they can make some stuff happen. And Coach Chalfer is going to pull them sort of together, not quite, a little socially distanced huddle, and kind of let them know what's going on. So, again, Beverly going down 3-0 to Masco. We'll be back next week, I think it is.
March 18th, next
March
Thursday.
18th we'll be here. And we'll be able to see some good volleyball there and a good test for the Panthers. So with that, we're going to sign off. I'm Rich Francis with Evan Alfano. Beverly High School drops 1 to Masco 0-3.